Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to host an application on AWS EC2. I have already logged into my AWS account and created an EC2 instance. If you don't know how to launch an EC2 instance, you can check my previous video. The link is in the description below. So now, when you are on EC2 dashboard, select running instances. So it will display all the instances that you have created till now. Now I will select this instance since this is my latest running instance. As you can see, this has displayed all the properties about that EC2 instance. I will check the connectivity using the connect button. We'll use this method to connect. It will take some time. So as you can see, now it is trying to establish connection with that EC2 instance. Okay, now as you can see, it has connected with that instance. Now I will transfer an application to this EC2 instance and deploy that, and then we will try to connect using the browser. As well as to transfer an application, you can use any SSH client like Putty or Mobile Extreme to connect. My personal favorite is Mobile Extreme, so I will use that method only. So AWS allows public DNS IP for any SSH client to be able to connect. Let's check the public IP of this EC2 instance. So this is the public IP. So I will copy this, go to the Mobile Extreme, click on session and this SSH, copy the public DNS over here, and then username, the default user. As you know, we also need the private key of the instance. So I have already created the private key and copied it to my system. So I will provide that over here. This is the private key. Open and then connect. So now it is trying to connect. As you can see, it is able to connect with that EC2 instance. Now let's deploy our. I have created a small Spring Boot application. So let's upload that into our instance. I will go to the temp folder and then try to upload. This is my demo application. As you can see, it is trying to upload. So it is 100% successful. So now it is uploaded. So I will go into temp folder, list here our application. Now try to unzip this. So as you can see, our application is unzipped into this EC2 folder. So this is a Maven application. So we will try to build the package using Maven clean package. As you know, this is our new instance and this instance does not have any Maven installed. We will have, so we will install the Maven in our newly created EC2 using sudo yum install Maven. So as you can see, it has started to download the Maven from the central Maven repository, and then we can use that. It is gonna take some time. Okay, so now the Maven installation is complete. Then we will run again the same command, Maven clean package. Okay, now it has started building our package by downloading all the dependencies from central Maven repository. Once our package is complete, it will create a target folder, and our target jar will be there in the target folder. So it is completed. Now let's list down this folder. As you can see, it has created a target folder over here. So go to the target, list again. This is our simple jar package. So now we will deploy this jar over here only using java -jar EC2. Click enter. This Spring Boot application is having Tomcat embedded into this. So once we use java -jar, it will start that embedded Tomcat and try to deploy our application on the same Tomcat. So as you can see, the Tomcat is initialized over here on port 8080, and our application is deployed and ready to be connected. So now I will show you two methods to connect with this application. First, let's go to this SSH connection tab on our browser, and over here we will use the curl method. So for the curl, we need to provide the IP of the EC2 instance. Since we are right now into the same instance, so we will provide the local IP address, and then our application is running on port 8080. So we will provide the port 8080. Once you click enter, as you can see, it has established connection, and this is the output that is displayed, that EC2 hosting is success. Now let's try to connect with our application using the public IP address of our instance. So copy this, go to the browser, paste, and provide the port of our application and enter. As expected, this is not going to connect with the application. I will let you know why. When you go to this instance and check the security group, in inbound rules, you can see that it has only 3 inbound rules for the port 443, 80, and 22. But our application is running on port 8080, and there is no any inbound rule for port 8080. The inbound rule for your EC2 instance is the rules which allows traffic from anywhere on the internet to be able to connect with your application on EC2 instance. So now we have to create an inbound rule which allows any connection from outside of the internet on port 8080. So for that, click on security group, and then over here security ID, click on edit inbound rules, add a rule, and then provide the port number for the new rule, and in source anywhere IP version 4. Right now I am selecting anywhere, but this will not be the case in actual scenario in any production environment. In any production environment, we have to select only whitelisted IP. Otherwise, anyone from the internet will be able to connect with your application. Now, save rules. So it has created another inbound rule for port 8080. Now, when you go to this tab and select, so it has already connected now with your EC2 instance and has provided the output as EC2 hosting is successful. So this is all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.